Greetings and salutations, Aquarius. Welcome to Bon Echo Tarot and to your April monthly reading for 2020. I am so happy to have you back. I am doing my best to build up my channel during this opportunity of my quarantine. Oh my goodness. Somebody's intuition is on point. Just saying. That means you, Aquarius. So, so yeah, as I'm building things up on my channel and trying not to go crazy, I actually have 6 more days of quarantine and then I'm into, just social distancing. Yay! It feels like forever. It feels like I've been doing this since March 17th, 20th, something around there. It's like, I can't take it anymore. Anyways, a couple of nights ago, I went live on Facebook, and that was a whole ton of fun. And so I wanted to do the same thing over on YouTube, but then I realized I can't do that until I have 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to help me out, my challenge to myself is to get 1,000 subscribers as soon as possible so that I can go live and do card pulls for you and just have basic tarot shenanigans. We can talk about tarot. There's a lot of different things that I want to be offering through my channel. So at any rate, if you want to help me out with that, if the readings that I provide here on my channel are resonant for you, then that would be greatly appreciated. So here we are, monthly general spread. I'm just going to do 3 cards: the focus, the background, and advice. Okay, so there's your first card. And look who's confused. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You know what? Seriously, it's like everybody needs an Aquarius during quarantine. I just want to tell you that, okay? Aquarius are some of my favorite people. I'm almost a double Scorpio. And no, I'm not going to take that card. Because I know you saw it, but no. Yeah, because I'm still talking. Well, okay, I will take that one. So this is the background, but I'm telling you, King of Wands. Well, there you go. See, you're just being you. Oh no, wait a minute. No, I was having you confused. Okay, so there you go. I think those are your 3 cards for now. So I don't know. There's either a fire sign in your life. I don't know. I'm thinking this is you. You're kind of feeling like you have come into a new level of your own authority. This is the background. Okay, we'll get to. You're focused on confusion. How Aquarius of you. King of Wands, I think you're on fire with all sorts of ideas, and you're kind of the boss guy, boss lady, whatever. And it's like you have all the tools to do exactly what you want, but you have too many options for what you want to do. And I'm feeling that this is professional, okay? And then here we go. This should be an Aquarius card if it isn't. Decisions. Okay, so clarifying these is going to be great. Let's see what the sort of hidden energies are surrounding your situation. Aquarius. Strength or Leo. So, and we've got King of Wands here in terms of the background to what you're confused about. So for some of you, I think this may be about work and feeling empowered and having the strength to push forward on work. And for another group of you, I think that this has to do with a relationship where you haven't quite made up your mind yet. So I hope that's helpful. So, in the context of those 2 stories, let's proceed with clarifying the cards. So, let's look, you know what? We're going to look at the background first. Okay, and what can I tell you? Okay. there's some disappointment. Okay. But, it's one of those things where, you spend your time grieving over what's been lost, trusting that, you can turn around and see what you have moving forward, okay? Whether that's a new relationship with the Two of Cups, or whether that's just, the potential for opportunities in business. You may have started a business that didn't go where you wanted it to go. Can't make this up, folks. So maybe it was because you couldn't make up your mind in the past about things. So maybe that's what your focus should be, is getting clear on what it is you want. Oh, I love you, Aquarius, seriously. I'm not sure if I finished this sentence because I think the card interrupted me, but I'm almost a double Scorpio. And anytime when I need somebody, either for a new perspective or because, my life is a mess, Aquarius is always the one to step up. Always. And there you go. Something about a commitment. Did you make the commitment? Was a commitment made to you that wasn't followed through on? Also, in the past, you may have approached the situation from a more traditional way of doing things. Maybe that's not what you should be doing now. Maybe the past is the past, and maybe you have to become a little bit more innovative. Look at you, just sticking it. Fear, self-doubt, etc., etc., etc. So this is why you're confused. All right, so let's see what's going on with you. Yeah, and part of the fear that you may be dealing with right now, and my heart goes out to you because under the circumstances, why wouldn't you feel this way? But you're a little afraid about your finances. And from what I understand in terms of the energies that we're all working with right now, if you are following me on Facebook at Bon Echo Tarot, you will notice that I just posted something recently that was posted by a Hopi elder. And she said that there is a portal opening, but there's also a hole. So it's like you need to make the choice as to whether you're going to be in poverty consciousness, or do you see the potential for fantastic things in your future? And, sometimes we have to fake it until we make it on these things. But it's like, don't linger too much on this. Do not linger too much on this. And don't make it harder than it has to be. King of Cups. So, I think, it's like you finally reached a place where you can be emotionally available, not only within your relationships, but like your romantic relationships, but also in your relationships around work. So it really is more about trusting yourself, I'm thinking, by the looks of these cards, And so the advice is to really, take the blindfold off, man. Look at this, okay? Take the blindfold off. The blindfold for you is fear. Take it off. You don't need it anymore. You really don't. And just take a look, because the playing field is leveled, okay? Like it's never going to be easier than it is now to get perspective, because we're all in the same situation. So you don't have to think that you're less than anybody, because you're not. So take the blindfold off. Take a look at the landscape and see what opportunities are in front of you, because they're there. They're definitely there. I'm excited for you. Look at this. See? You got the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, it's like the Knight of Cups, you got the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and take your steps slowly. Don't jump into things. Proceed really slowly. Because you see, the Knight of Pentacles, he's not moving. He's just looking. And then we've got the Knight of Cups, and he's like just taking that first step, right? Knight of Swords, he's flying in fast. Knight of Wands, he's also like full gallop. So it's step by step, baby steps for you, Aquarius. That's going to be your steady way to your goal. Plus, let's face it, when you make decisions too quickly, you make yourself nervous, right? So here you go. You got the Death card. This is a total transformation of the situation. I don't see it as being an ending. The Death card, especially right now, has become more about a complete transformation of the situation. So, yeah. So let's look at the hidden surrounding energies on that level. You have everything you need. You are self-sufficient right now, as you are. And the only direction for you is up. Okay? So if you're confused right now, it's just because you're scared. Take off the blindfold, take a look at it, and do it one step at a time. You have the strength to do this. No question. So, let's take a look at the Oracle decks that I have chosen for April. Oh, pardon me. These dry hotel rooms are making me yawn. I should get my water here. So this deck is a regular playing card deck that was created by Marshall McLuhan in 1969. It's a really cool little deck. Oh, no, that's two. So, at any rate, I'm pulling this one for you for your working career and finance aspect of your life. So we've got the King of Clubs. I love how everybody's getting a completely different card. It makes it really fun for me. So you got the King of Clubs. And what it says is, the ultimate embomber, the peace that passeth all technology. So there you go. There you go, Aquarius. It's actually a pretty Aquarian message, actually. The ultimate embalmer. And that's not embalming like you do in a funeral parlor. That is embalmer. So that's like as in B-O-M-B. The peace that passeth all technology. So whatever that's worth for you, I'm not going to interpret it because, you know, Marshall has his way with everyone. So, thank you, Marshall, for that. And then for home and family, because in this time of isolation, we're spending a lot more time with our family than we ever bargained for. Am I right? I'm so lucky right now. I'm just all by myself. And I'm, you know, outside of the boredom, I mean, really, I'm not bored. I'm doing the tarot. Tarot is like one of my best friends. So here we go. What do we have for Aquarius? Solar plexus chakra. How appropriate for you. You got this. You have, it's just, you're telling yourself for some reason, the fear, don't let the fear do this. Don't let the fear do this. You are strong. Meditate on your solar plexus and blow that sucker out with a bunch of white light or whatever your preferred method is. And then for your love, I'm using this really cute deck because it's my favorite, and I think that's the card. Oh, hotline. Somebody else got this. But at any rate, that about does it for your reading. Thank you so much for joining me again, Aquarius. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to hit subscribe on your way out. Thank you.